About 1922, my grandfather came over from Germany and started in Aberdeen, Washington. And he set up shop there for a while. And then the Woodstock area was quite a German background area. So he bought a small business up the street, about 54th and Woodstock, and moved in there. He was quite the gentleman, but if he looked at us now, he would probably just have a big smile on his face and go, wow. Who would have thought? The 20s, the 30s, 40s, when he was running it, and then when my dad took over in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and now I've taken it from the 80s to 2018, so it's, he'd have to be pretty darn proud, and I guarantee he is. I've been here all my life, so I was born in 1955. Back then, doors were unlocked, screen doors, kids running around, playing in the streets. It's just evolved like most American suburbs.
The Woodstock community has changed. It used to be a group of very small storefronts and one large grocery store. And now we are a thriving community with new seasons and quite a few new businesses on Woodstock that have added to the foot traffic and the liveliness of Woodstock. I met Jerry here at Otto's.
That was about a year and a half after I was out of high school. She was working in the front of the store. I was working in the sausage kitchen in the back.
There was a lady who was a really kind of a matchmaker, and she saw Jerry and she saw me.
And she was in a cooler. I happened to find my way into that cooler, and
we ended up one day in the cooler and she turned off the lights and we were kind of stuck there for a little bit, and then we came out and he asked me out for a date.
It wasn't too long later. I think I asked her to get married. It was like within 6 months we were married and happily going on our way.
Oh, to work with my parents. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody's really supportive. Everybody, picks up after you. So if you drop something or you misplace something, everybody's there to help out. And that's what just, being raised by my parents in that business, it's really, really fun. And they're just great people, and they've always taught us just to be super hardworking and show up in the morning and have a quality product and have a quality life. Like, get your butt there and work hard. So it's been awesome.
Working with my parents. Well, I work with my dad, so it's really fun. I always kind of looked up to him as a kid, so just working next to him, you get to really you're really close to him. You really feel like you really got to know him. Like, I didn't really feel like I got to know my dad like growing up because he was always working, but now like I know everything.
Working with my parents is fun. I work mainly with my mom. She's really good. She's kind of like a role model. She works really, really hard, so I try to work really hard just like her.
Just about every day is a proud dad day. There's never a moment I'm not even halfway questionable about the kids. They are so just very right in my footsteps, or my wife's footsteps.
Oh, the kids have always been in the shop. Even when they were young, they were here. Heidi was basically raised in the back room, and so was Christy. Brecca was a little older when she came in because she had her older sisters to take care of her when she was little and a toddler.
Youngest ones, they're already starting to stock shelves and kind of learn the way I did just by being around it and seeing what goes on. So Otto's isn't just a hot dog stand. There's a lot more to it.
My little girl, who's 3, she has been able to stuff hot dogs since she was, well, probably a year old. She loves to get back there and push the paddle and get the hot dogs moving through, and she's been able to put 1-pound packages together, and she's pretty awesome.
I think the proudest moment that I had was when they stocked all those mustards and would be in there dusting and just sweeping and, you know, good manual labor. Hanging out and goofing off with us and, you know, and enjoying what the family is all about. That makes you proud and happy.
There's a lot of proud moments, a lot of firsts that happen at Otto's. I think I'm mostly proud of the community. Everybody knows my son's name, which is really cool. And it's just fun because they get to, you know, like grow up with my son. They get to know everything, and he's done a lot of firsts at Otto's already. He was there when he was 2 weeks old, so he gets, you know, he'll probably walk. He'll take his first steps at Otto's, and that's really fun, and everybody gets to watch it.
My parents come in every day, 7 days a week, and wrap the buns. They're 86 years old, and they come in and religiously stand in the back room for 2 or 3 hours a day and wrap 200 or 300 buns.
It's been really fun to see them and get to, you know, take care of them.
It's pretty fun. We didn't get to see them a lot as, you know, growing up. They lived in Trout Lake. So now they get to come every day and they get to watch their grandkids grow up and then their great-grandkids grow up, and I think that's really special.
We're just a very solid team. That's the way I look at it. We're just a solid team.
I think all my proud mom moments are always just, I mean, that's like Jerry, he and I work together. We have this camaraderie with our girls.
Every day I just kind of look forward to what's going to come next, because that's going to be the fun part. I mean, there's opportunities galore. Just got to grab one and run.
My dream for the family business is just to keep trucking, to keep showing that, you know, we're strong and that we can do this, and to keep it what it is right now and not grow too much.
Like my sister said, we can't get any bigger, but we can, as a family, just, you know, keep working hard every day. And hopefully in a few years we have a big Oktoberfest party for our 100th year, and then we just keep going after that.
Not too many places are going almost on 100 years, and it would just be fun to just keep going as we're going and have a good time making sausage.
I think the most fun is just all the laughs we have. Like, all the memories I have are just us laughing and having a great time. And that's what my family is. We're just always happy and happy to see people, and you know, that's what makes good memories, is just having fun.
To be part of the Otto's family is just that, family. We're there for each other.
It's pure love. It's so much fun to work with your family.
It just brings joy to you. You get to go to work every day with your family. You get to talk to them every day. You know what everybody's doing. I just love being with them all the time.
We've made a actually a legacy right here on Woodstock. And boy, there's a lot of people that know us and appreciate what we've done in the community and just right here on Woodstock. So that's the legacy we're leaving and forging ahead with.
Oh, my grandfather, Grandpa Ed, he was a strict man. He was definitely one of those guys that wanted to show that he was, he worked hard. And he worked hard until the very last day. Whether it was working on, at the farm or at the store. But I think seeing all of us running around and our kids and, good, hardworking people, and I think he would be really proud. And I think he would, be really happy.